Welcome to Riverbend Talon on WBGZ. Brought to you by the Halpin Music Company.
Another Thursday night in the Riverbend, another sea shanty sing-along already underway down at Morrison's Irish Pub. Riverbend Talent, the name of the show. We're on the air because of Halpin Music Company and Mr. Matt Van Boers of Macias Insurance, headed towards 10 years now. Halpin's been sponsoring this programming and bringing you what's going on around the Riverbend and the arts scene, and allowing us to really just goof around. I want to remind all bands who are interested in playing Rock the Hops, it's time to submit. There's a submission form at cottonmouth.org. Rock the Hops happening August 8th, 2026. We got the open mic later tonight with Scotty the Hottie down at the Conservatory in Alton. We got Boulder Dash already underway at Fast Eddie's until 10. It's Laurel Canyon night at the Full Moon Lounge in Godfrey, 7 o'clock. Matt Heaton underway at Big Daddy's until 9. We got Allen/SSB, 7 to 10 at Staggering Again in Edwardsville. Zach Rayner and Jordan Ewell, I'm guessing at that pronunciation, until 9 o'clock at the Cabin at Judy Creek in Glen Carbon. Butch Moore playing the Tipsy Turtle tonight in Glen Carbon from 7 to 11. Rewind at Deutz Village Inn and Pontoon Beach from 7 to 11. We got Bugs Benson, 5 to 9. So it's already underway for about an hour up at Grafton Pub until 9 o'clock. Psychedelic Symphony is up in Grafton as well tonight, and they're playing the Rubel Hotel from 8 o'clock until 11. And then Joey Minor, I believe that's a well Hungarian right there, 5:30 to 8:30 at the Prairie Inn in Dorsey. And our guest tonight, a rather bright light, not Datura, a rather bright light. And they're going to be playing April 24th with Nothing People and Free Field at the brand new Fubar. And welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It's awesome.
What's going on?
Not much. You guys are also members of Blue Marlin Band, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. So we got Weston, the drummer. Say
That's right.
hello.
Hello.
Okay, and let's see how much Mason's voice sounds like Weston's. It's your turn now.
I'm trying to do my best.
Hello.
You guys kind of sound the same.
Do we really?
You mean to talk higher? I can.
Well, that'll definitely,
Hello.
for the listeners, break things up. Oh, yeah, there's Pigpen. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Pigpen?
Am I here too?
Well, we're trying to get rid of you.
I noticed the door was locked.
Well,
someone changed the key code.
When you tell me
I snuck in behind these guys.
Tell me one band's going to be here, different band shows up.
Look, did that happen to you too? You woke up, thought it was Tuesday, and it was actually Thursday?
No.
It happens to me all the time.
Never
It
happened.
happens a lot. So, okay, first of all, I will admit I was way off on that. And then we can, but here's what I want to say.
I know what you want to say, I bet, but go ahead.
There were two bands in that that you mentioned that I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
Bugs Benson.
Right.
And I'm picturing like an old car with suicide door. And hey, it says Bugs Benson here. A cigar. I don't know. He just seems like an old gangster kind of name, But the one that got me is the Laurel. It wasn't even the name. It was actually the Laurel Canyon night.
Yeah.
So
I'm slightly disappointed with the Laurel Canyon night, but I'll get over it.
Is that the band name?
No.
See, so whoever
Laurel,
plays, it's like an open jam, I think.
But how
And
deep are they
whoever
going to
plays,
go?
well, they list the Birds and the Doors.
Obviously.
And all the Neil Young bands.
Yeah, okay.
Right, which is basically
Crosby,
rest.
Stills, Nash, all that.
Buffalo
all the,
Springfield.
right.
Neil Young himself.
Yeah.
Right.
All the Laurel, the regular Laurel Canyon crowd, but how deep they going to go here?
Poco. They actually mentioned Poco.
What if I play a Charlie Manson song?
See? And that's where I'm going, Pigpen. But you know me. The most important name in Laurel Canyon is Frank Zappa.
Oh, dude, the master. You
Right.
know, I mean, like, yeah. But who?
And personally, Alice Cooper finishes second for me.
Well,
But then there's Joni Mitchell.
yeah. Well,
The
and
mamas and the papas.
well, and once you even bring Alice Cooper in, you kind of have opened the door to the whole vampire drinking club. But I digress from this situation, and I want to say, like, Frank Zappa, like.
He's the guy that had the studio.
Oh, right.
In Laurel Canyon, where all these people,
with this feller.
you know, they joined up with the Wrecking Crew, who actually played on all those people's
Right.
albums.
Yeah.
It wasn't the bands we mentioned, but
The
Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, the Wrecking Crew is 45% of the music that you hear.
Peter Tork.
Yeah.
Watch
Well,
out for
see again with the whenever you brought up Alice Cooper, Dolan's as part of the drinking club. See, the
Exactly.
monkeys were heavy into it, bro.
I'm telling you.
You know, Charlie Manson, everyone's like, oh, he freaked out on Helter Skelter. Really, it was the monkeys I heard he freaked out on. He's like, last train to Clarksville, you know.
Well, we haven't even mentioned that all these people we're talking about, ironically, all their parents are in the military.
All of them, yes.
Yes.
What was Crosby's dad in the military?
No, Crosby's whole family is a bloodline that goes back to the founding fathers.
I was going to say they came
United
from like
States government.
His dad was into film and stuff, and just basically had a bunch of money. He got to do what he wanted, I think.
Jim Morrison's
cool.
father was the admiral for the Gulf of Tonkin event
Yeah.
in Vietnam, which started Vietnam,
Right.
right? Frank Zappa, his father is chemical warfare specialist.
I didn't know that.
I had no idea any of this.
I love Frank
It's not
Zappa. I had
crazy.
no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zappa himself was still like, it's not involved in politics necessarily, but heavy enough that who was he? He was having dinner with some another country's like president, basically, and they're like, "Oh, well, we got to have dinner with Dan Quayle," you know, in a few weeks. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." He's not even smart enough to have a conversation with. And the U.S. government heard that because Quayle was like VP at the time or whatever, and they're like, they were so upset, you know. But Frank's just like, "Hey, I'm just telling you, that guy's not smart enough to really talk to."
He did not care. Like,
Yeah,
he'd speak his mind. For
Well,
sure.
but he did care about making music because
Right.
that dude was the master.
And I
Like,
can't help but think, you know, that Frank got to play all over the world and release albums that never got played on the radio.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason is because this scene right there that we're talking
the
about
Laurel Canyon
needed
scene.
him
Yeah.
to launch all these people.
Yeah.
That's just my theory.
His job.
There's another theory, though, that this was all a way to calm the rioting that was happening during that time by using these bands, United States military and government and secret stuff.
See, I told you,
To
Laurel Canyon got deep.
deliver-
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, this can
Yeah.
get deep. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I need
deep
to,
they're,
like,
you know.
I need to take notes. This is there's a lot going on.
So the,
Cuts deep.
so they had LSD, right?
Oh yeah.
All these
A
guys.
big
But
supply.
I'm talking before the scene happened. Before the scene, when Albert Hoffman, right?
Hoffman made it in '48. The scene didn't really pop till the.
So
you
the
know.
government is in on the Hoffman thing, and they're trying to find out what they can do with LSD as a
Weapon.
truth serum,
Right.
right? Weaponize it, right? And
Yeah.
they do the whole MK Ultra thing, right, where they're, you know, secretly
Putting at each other's coffee in the morning in the CIA office, you know.
and they come to the conclusion that it's not working for anything except making people laugh and giggle a lot.
Yeah.
So
Listen to music.
what could we use that for? And the idea was to get it to the rioting youth in California. And the next thing you know, everyone's getting naked and having a blast.
Yeah.
The best thing government ever did.
I'll be honest. Right now, I'm naked. Underneath my clothes, I'm completely naked.
I am too.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
you,
yeah, I am,
you
yeah.
are? I couldn't tell.
halfway there.
I couldn't tell. So, no, as soon as you said Laurel Canyon night, I'm like, okay, so it could just be like the Birds and Buffalo, Springfield, or they could go pretty deep with that one because there's a lot to the whole Laurel Canyon story. But
Well, we don't like to bring up David Crosby on this show.
Well, that's because he sued one of our regular guests 3 times now.
Are we on his list now?
Yeah.
A fellow who sat right in the seat you're sitting in, Terry Jones Rogers.
Just speaking of lists, while you brought it up, I did check the latest list that came out, the Epstein files, and you guys are not in it.
Oh, okay.
So Weston got redacted.
Yeah.
He got redacted. We know about this guy, though. Man, he's deep.
Yeah.
Look, shows up a lot.
Leslie Wexner.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Can we talk about the war in Iran right now?
Yeah,
Look at the monkey. Look at the monkey. No.
Oh, by the way, this show's about art. It is not about conspiracy.
Oh, Art.
Just
I
every
remember
once in a
Art.
while.
Yeah.
Art was this guy who used to hang out
Art Bell.
downtown.
I saw him on the way in.
Preaching politics. No, I'm just we are talking to a band called Not Datura. Oh wait a minute!
Correct.
No,
Not
no.
Datura, yeah.
Seriously, we are talking to a brighter,
Bright
a
light.
rather bright light.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
See, I almost said a brighter light, and I'm
He
like,
will-
that's
Close
wrong.
enough. Yeah.
He will try to change your name.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, I've already changed it
check
several times, but none of them are suitable for radio just yet.
I'll have to hear him after the show.
Oh yeah.
So you guys are playing April 24th at Fubar with Nothing People
Yeah.
in Freefield.
Yes. Next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I can't believe it's the end of April already, man. Where'd it go?
That don't seem right.
No.
And hey, wait, that means let's see, Monday's 420. I knew there was a holiday coming up. I couldn't remember what it was.
You celebrate Monday, and by the time Friday comes, you remember to come out to the show. Have a
that's
good
true.
time.
See?
We
Well, you know
we
the
already-
day before 420 is.
We already
right?
mentioned that. Albert Hoffman. Bicycle Day.
What'd he say?
Bicycle Day.
Yeah, by that, okay, yeah, we were bringing it back to Laurel Canyon there.
it always
419,
comes
man.
back.
It's always a
419
circle.
is the bicycle day. It's
Yeah.
the day Hoffman invented LSD.
Oh, boy.
He took his legendary bicycle ride home.
Crazy ride.
Yeah. Saw on that ride.
It was actually real calm, I heard. No. He didn't even pedal.
Yeah, we're jumping
see?
in. So April 20, the reason for the season, the cause for the show is Nothing People just released their own album.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's their
And,
album release
okay.
party.
Yeah, and they're fun to watch, man. We got to play with them at Road to Point Fest.
Yeah.
And we'd not heard of them before. It was our first time meeting them. Fast friends. They're great.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah,
really
they
good
actually,
time.
I mean, like, we just happened to stand next to them while we were setting up, and then we talked for like an hour, and then they really blew us away. Honestly, they were shredding on
If you
stage.
want to hear a dude who has like a Kurt Cobain, like that smooth, like
Yeah.
creamy scream. I don't know if I can say it on radio.
Yeah.
It sounded kind of weird, but
Yeah, you already did.
Come
man.
see Nothing People. Nothing People. They're a good show, man. Yeah.
Creamy Scream. I don't know if I can move past that one, man. That was a band I was in the 80s.
Yeah.
We were new wave.
So Nothing People has a new release out.
They do.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we talking a single or are we talking...
No,
what are we
full
talking-
album.
No, full album.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
wow.
and
song,
that's the band from Springfield?
That has been from St. Louis.
That's a band from
Yeah,
St.
yeah.
Louis.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Because I heard A Rather Bright Light has a new release out as well.
We
Brand new,
do.
yeah.
We released a song last week. We are going to release 2 more songs in the next 45 days. So now is the time to jump on the bandwagon to start hearing these great songs. But no, it's really cool. This new song is a celebration for us because we've gained a bass player. It used to be just Wes and I. We've played together for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
We met in 8th. I was in 8th grade. He was in 7th grade. We both liked the same girl, and that's how we connected.
Yeah. It goes deeper, though. It goes
So how'd that work out?
well,
Threesome?
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, in my mind, I don't know about one.
No, we. I remember, like, I knew of Mason's name. I didn't meet him for like a week into band camp, and he
Bandcamp.
didn't like him. I already knew I didn't like him, but
Time at band camp.
yeah. But Mason brought in a BC Rich.
Oh,
One day randomly, and he started shredding
I was so
Crazy
cool.
Train. Yeah.
Super cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then it
So
went
who
from there.
wrote the song Crazy Train?
You mean who? Or is this a trick
I'm just
question?
gonna say Ozzy. It's probably wrong.
I'm going to say he wrote it, but I mean, what do you mean?
The same guy that wrote most of Ozzy's songs.
Oh.
Guy named Bob.
Bob.
Bob Daisley.
Really?
Yeah, look it up.
I did not know that.
Did he write just for Ozzy, or is
Just his solo
Well,
stuff?
the problem with looking it up is he did write all the songs, but he may not get credit for it.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah. and that's kind of how Ozzy and Sharon work.
Geezer wrote all the early
I
stuff.
was saying, did Ozzy write any? Did he have any like his hands in a song for the most part, or was he kind of?
Yeah, he dabbles.
Dabbles?
But apparently, like Bob Daisley did most of the lyrics, and then Ozzy would change a few of them after that. Now I know Black Sabbath. It was Geezer that wrote a lot of the lyrics.
Yeah, Geezer wrote most of the early Sabbath stuff.
So that kind of something about bass players and Ozzy. Everybody thinks it's a guitar player, but he knows. Get a bass player that can write me some hits.
Yeah. Cliff Burton too, right? Cliff Burton from Metallica was awesome.
Yeah.
The girls in the audience are all looking at the singer, the lead guitar player, but the butts are shaking to the bass, man. They're all shaking to that bass.
Yeah.
So, at least mine.
So next time you're at the game and Crazy Train starts playing, yell out as loud as you can, Bob Daisley rules.
I'm going to yell Tom Waits just because it's more fun. Tom Waits is awesome!
Yeah, and Lee Kirkland was in his band. That's the original drummer from the what was called Blizzard of Oz originally.
Yeah.
It was going to be a band. But Sharon was involved.
Oh,
And
Blizzard of
possibly
Oz
the
was going to be the
government.
band name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She said no.
Yeah, they
Can
were-
I at least make it an album, Sharon?
She's a good business lady, I think, though, it sounds like.
She started Ozfest, right? Wasn't it her?
Well,
I've been to more Ozzy's final tours than any other band. Like I've seen 10 Ozzy's last show. This is the last show ever, man.
So we're talking not to Ozzy, but to a rather bright light.
Close.
And which, if Ozzy Osbourne and Ronnie James Dio had a love child, it would be a rather bright light.
Pretty bright, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a rather bright light.
That's right.
They do not get along.
I know that.
And anyone who calls Ronnie James Dio short better watch out, because he will whip out some black magic faster than you can say you're a midget.
Dude was pretty short, though.
Was he short?
He was
very short.
Yeah.
He really got offended if he brought that up.
Oh, really? I didn't know he got offended.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it's all really it's relative. Like if he's standing next to Anthrax, he looks normal. Because those guys are
They're
all
short, too?
Yeah, short.
Oh. I didn't know that either. Because you never know. They must have the cameras at the right angles to make them all look huge.
Sure. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise looks normal size in almost every movie. And he's not.
No.
He's not. He's a midget dwarf. He's this tall. He used to pose for trophies before he was like an actor.
Gene Simmons is 5'1", and then he puts the platforms on, and he's 6'8".
Yeah. Jeez. First of all, his
That's
name
probably
is
fake.
not-
Anyways,
Oh wow.
so we were talking to Mason.
Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne. Welcome to the show, guys.
Mason, the guitar player, vocalist, and son of Scott Marlin,
That's right.
who's been on the show, and brother to Carter Marlin. Now, that's Dee's Notes,
Yep.
right? And then you guys are also Blue Marlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are in Blue Marlin, so we
Two
do,
fifths.
two fifths. That's
Yeah,
right.
2/5
He's
of Blue
really good at math.
So has a rather bright light ever opened up for Blue Marlin?
Kind of.
We a little bit. They let us sometimes sneak on stage in between sets and start showing off some stuff. So
Hey.
I'm hoping we might be able to do the same at Maryville this year. That would be
Maryville,
really
probably,
cool.
yeah.
Maryville,
That's usually
the
where it
Fireman's
happens,
Picnic, in July.
Now, Carter's in the band too, right?
Carter is in a rather bright light, yeah.
Right.
And he's made it a huge difference. I mean,
yeah.
adding piano to like a traditional guitar, bass, drums is a completely different band.
Yeah, there's plenty of parts that we had no idea where to go with the song, and then Carter joined, and it's like, okay, now that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it unlocks like a whole other realm. So you go out, if you listen to our recordings, like it's been me and Wes the whole time. For the previous, we have 2 albums out. First 2 albums were all me and Wes.
Okay.
All of the songs have fantastic bones, but all of it's home production, so like quality gets better with time. This newest one is the one where it's like really all us. Like we went in, mixed, mastered, and all of that stuff, and like I love it. It's really good. And same for the next 2 that are coming out.
Yeah.
I think they sound great, and
Definitely by far the best recordings. we've ever
Quality-wise,
had.
yeah.
Quality, yeah.
So there was a rift in the beginning between you two, but eventually you make up.
Yeah, for like a week, maybe, yeah.
Like a week? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a good rift.
Yeah.
And then you decided, hey, let's write some songs. So is that how it
Yeah, I mean, like we started we were in a cover band and we played at Sharky's. Remember?
Yeah, but before that, like the
Collinsville.
first songs we learned, right? We were in your basement.
Yeah.
We learned what's the Metallica song we learned?
Oh, Wherever I May Roam.
Wherever I May Roam by
Yeah,
Metallica from the
yeah.
Black Album. And we played that probably like 30 times,
Oh, yeah.
over and over
Yeah,
again.
I remember like the
just
first,
me and him.
the first time you play with someone, it's like, oh my god, this is how it works.
we
You know,
made
this is
music.
amazing. So good. Yeah, it's
Nice.
terrible.
Yeah. And then we joined a band that was just us and a couple buddies from high school. No, it was middle school then. And we opened up for Blue Marlin at Sharky's in Maryville.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a benefit gig there, and we got to open up, and we played
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train.
Written by Ozzy.
We had a guy come out with an actual, like, what's that rattle? At the very
Vibra
beginning,
Slap.
yeah, the Vibra
Oh, okay.
Slap. He came
Yeah.
out, we got that. Yeah, it was very authentic.
Tom Waits played that originally. I heard.
I would love to hear that cover. That'd be great.
I thought it was Bob Dylan. I don't know.
Charles Manson.
You notice you never see Tom Waits and Bob Dylan in the same place at the same time?
That's true.
I'm just wondering if they're the same.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Anyway. So,
I like to see him wrestle.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett in my head as a son of a Marlin. You know, and once you said your brother was in there too, I'm like, two sons of the Marlin. It's just,
Yeah.
it seems like we've got several of those family type bands coming around. That's really,
I will
that's
say,
cool, man.
I have to thank my dad for so much influence. Like, you know, he's
guess.
classic rock
It's-
guru, right?
Yeah,
and
for
like,
sure.
you would think that having a dad who played guitar and like it was influential. But you know how many lessons he gave me? One lesson.
Yeah.
Really?
It was one lesson. He comes and he's like, he gives me a piece of paper and he's like, this is a D and this is a G. And that was my first guitar lesson. And never again was I given one. But it was all, you know, home taught after that. But everything around the influence, Blue Marlin, just as I was growing up and everything, was still influential, like inspired me. But like, yeah, actual hands-on lessons, there was not many.
I was gonna say how funny it is that it's funny that neither one of them are drummers because you know, like your guitar and your brother's key because most
Right.
musicians make their kids play drums.
Yeah.
Because drummers are hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if there's a shortage on them. If drummers aren't, I don't think drummers are reproducing enough. So.
I mean,
Take that as
Definitely true on my
a hint, buddy.
and I mean, and my end with Scott, when I first joined Blue Marlin, he was pretty much just like, "Here, learn 40 of these songs," and it's so hard to learn a song on drums and learn the song at the same time because like most of them I never heard ever because they're super deep cut Keishi songs, and but like I mean, I just had to buckle down, and it made me a much better musician now because I can kind of learn on the fly at some point, somewhat, I guess, but.
It makes you learn. Yeah, you do get better as musicians learning that way, even though it's so.
It literally happened on Sunday because we have a show
This Sunday.
with Blue Marlin in like May 3rd, and we're waiting for the set list. And then on Sunday he gave it to us, and then on Wednesday I have to learn.
It was
30
like
songs.
15, 30 songs.
Yeah,
we had
and
to
I was
learn.
like-
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I was like, hey, what guitar parts should I learn for these songs? He's like, just do the lead parts where if I'm singing, and you need to learn the Van Halen solo jump or on jump, and I'm like, I have 2 days to learn that. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
And then it's like also it's not just a song. It's Scott picks like a song that's 8.5 minutes long too. It's not just a regular 3.5 cut. It's like you gave me the longest song ever, and I've never heard it, and I got to learn it. And so, but
It's all with love. We love
Yeah,
it
yeah,
so
yeah. Oh,
much,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a good time.
it makes me better.
And it
You
does.
guys-
It does as far as
Yeah.
performing. We're very comfortable on the
Yeah, yeah.
stage. We have a good time.
Figure it out.
Yeah. We love to
Just figure it
entertain.
out. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just do it, man.
Make it work. It always does work. So
I got an idea for a YouTube channel for you guys.
okay.
You know how reaction videos are
Oh, yeah.
a big deal. So the reaction is to what song Scott gives you.
Oh yeah.
Because
Scott's
usually
list.
you've never heard it, right? So you got to figure.
Yeah.
That's a great name for the Scott's
I
List.
just in my face whenever I open up a text, I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And immediately I call Weston, dude, did you get this list?
And of course, you guys would have the drums and the guitar there trying to figure out this song you've never heard.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
If you want, I got Eddie Van Halen's number if you want some help learning that solo.
Do you-
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I wonder if he'll pick up.
You can go. He
Haven't heard of him
does.
in a while.
He's not happy about it, but he will pick up.
It's left me on red.
That's hilarious. Hey, just learn these 20 songs by Wednesday,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the attitude.
You learn to pick up on patterns really quickly. You learn the
Oh
different.
yeah. In my head, I'm just like, okay, I have to know where these hits are, and I'll figure everything out in between. So
I think one of the most frustrating decades of songs to learn are the 70s, because and especially I think drums too. They were so inconsistent. Like as you go on with time, the parts get more repetitive and the more the same. Every verse is the same. Every chorus is the same. The '70s, they're like, we're gonna do it this way on this one, and then just kind of take it, go off and do it that way.
So that's the thing is if you know the tune, it doesn't mean you're playing it the same each time around. And sometimes, like there was a little more freedom back then, I think, to even make verses different. Where now it is a little bit more of a formula, repetitive.
Everything fits in a pattern.
Yeah.
And you follow
everything's easy. I remember and I've heard Jump hundreds of times, but do you actually know Jump? Do you actually know the song Jump and where the hits are? Because those first 4 hits are not on a downbeat. Those are all like on weird upbeats. So it's like, I listen to it and I'm counting and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, great, okay, that's the thing just to add to it. Yeah, weird little Alex Van Halen thing.
But I love that kind of stuff. To me,
it doesn't happen now. No one's doing that.
I love it when a song sounds simple, sounds like it rolls off the tongue, but if you dive into it, you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
This the chord progression here is insane. Or the timing is not the exact same on all this, but it flows as if it is.
You know what other song is like that a lot? Is A Rather Bright Light's new song. Go check out No Idea. Yeah.
Weird off hits there.
It is a lot of weird off hits and a lot of different styles kind of crammed into one song.
What is the name of the song?
It's called No Idea.
No Idea. And where do people go right now to not right now, but as soon as the show's over? Don't go now.
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, all the streamings. Yeah.
All of the streaming.
Yeah.
So just go to whatever streaming.
Or if you send me an email, I'll send you a MP3 if you want.
Yeah.
So how about socials? Like, where can we find you guys?
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, both at, Instagram is at A Rather Bright Light. We grabbed the one true handle.
It's still available. Yeah.
I think Facebook A Rather Bright Light also?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you just type in A Rather Bright Light, there's no way you can't.
So you got Facebook,
it's a very uncommon phrase.
Instagram, but I didn't I meet you on Tinder though, right now?
Yeah, Bumble, I think it was. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm on all of them.
Yeah. You can't keep track at this point. Yeah.
Don't tell my wife though. She hates it whenever.
Well, it's funny. Bring her in.
Hope you've got her on the line.
Yeah.
This thing isn't going anywhere, really. Is it?
Yeah. We haven't started, right?
So back to the story.
Back to the action.
You guys basically started out a cover band then.
Oh,
yes. Oh yeah, definitely cover band. We we both played percussion. So we were both in percussion in high school. So we were knitted together. I did play drums. Yeah.
See, I know.
It all starts somewhere.
Yeah.
Did Scott have some drums around the house?
Oh yeah, always. There was always
cool.
he has a little studio in the back. It was like an old wood workshop / garage when we moved in, and then he converted it into a full-fledged band hangout like dude space.
Yeah, which is the best because most people don't have. We're going to practice. We're going to do this. But like Scott has everything you could ever ask for. Yeah.
It's a great time. He put a big drywall on the back of it and painted it in like black light. My wife painted Eddie for Iron Maiden, the Iron Maiden logo. Yeah, she painted that on the wall. It looks so cool. Yeah. So we have a good time there. And
Plenty of tequila in that whole building.
But Weston's mom also built us a shed, and that's where we practiced a lot too. Yeah, he has a shed. His parents built him a small little shed in the backyard.
They had to get me out of the house because I guess I was a little too loud.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
As soon as you said Eddie, I pictured Iron Maiden's Eddie, but I'm like, is he going to say it's like his grandpa or something? Yeah. That's funny, man.
Grandpa Eddie's in the back wall. He's just staring at us all the time when we play.
Run to the hills, man.
So I guess at some point then you decided to write some songs.
That's right.
We did, yeah.
What was the first song we wrote?
The first song we wrote, I don't know. There's been a lot of there's been a lot of half songs.
There's like songs that we wrote probably 20 years ago, and then we just now recorded them almost. Now.
Yeah. We kind of revisit them, and it's so cool because they change over time. Like where it started to where it is now is so different. On our examples, so Psychonauts is one we're working on right now. Literally, we're going. I worked on it before I came here. We're working on it after we leave here. Yeah. We're gonna, I think, push it to copyright and stuff Friday, and then have that out in the next few weeks. But that was one. That song's like 20.
There's probably. I think there's a video
16 years old. Yeah.
A video somewhere on YouTube of us playing it as a different name, but in someone's garage when we were in high school.
The Long Awaited is one off of our second album. That was also one we've been playing for a long time. We just finally kind of threw it in there. Yeah. But honestly, our favorite songs are the one we just come up with on the spot. Hey, we're recording this. We need one more song we're going to do. And it ends up being a banger every time.
Yeah, the song we end every show with, we wrote in the studio on the fly, just pretty much just like, let's do this, let's do that.
Nice.
And it worked out great.
So this is you got 2 albums out, and then this is the new stuff.
Yeah, we're just going with singles right now. We have an album planned later, but like these 3 songs we've had in the pocket for like a year. And we have a buddy who's done all of our historical like production and everything. He's having a kid though, and so his time is kind of strapped. So we were like, let's just do this ourselves. Let's figure out how to do it. And
Mason took so much heavy lifting on learning how to use Cubase, which is what we use.
This is like so thin because I've been staying up so late and like stressed myself out so much with trying to do these things. Yeah. But I feel more empowered now because I'm like I understand. And now I hear songs. I'm like, oh, that's what they're doing there. Like, oh, they're using like an 1176 compressor and like hitting all the buttons in and everything. Like, whoa, how do I know this? I feel I feel like I've lost brain cells and gained some at the same time.
Yeah.
But
it's one of those good and bad things because, you listen to music one way as a youth, and then once you start recording it, you can never listen to it that way again.
And you almost miss it. Like you miss that first impression. Like when it's so. I grew up in Mount Olive, and so I lived with my mom and my grandparents, and I was like, I say I'm sheltered. My mom hates that I say that, but I was like Radio Disney all the way, and I was like, oh, these very kid friendly like stuff. And so when I met my stepdad and we were moving in with him is when I started like listening to like Black Sabbath. And so this was when I was around 10 or 11. And that was like, oh my God, like what is this? It's so dark.
Changed.
It's so dark and dangerous, Right. And it's just a magical moment. I love looking back on that. And I listen to those songs. I try and like think about that, try and get that same emotion from it. But
it's really funny because when I was like, I started playing when I was 5. And like my dad would take me to drum lessons in O'Fallon, Illinois, and I listened to all that stuff when I was so young. I remember like listening to the Californication album like on repeat when I was like 8, and then I think now I just play like Chad Smith because of the fact. So yeah,
he like, does play like Chad Smith.
Buried it
very
into
much.
My brain.
Yeah, that's how it happens, definitely.
Yeah.
But that like now like we were saying, I see stuff or hear stuff with what I call like the producer's eye or the producer's ear. Yeah. It's hard to just sit back and enjoy the ride without going, oh, what they could have done there, or how did they do that?
Yeah.
How could I afford to do that? How could I afford? Because that's the thing is we're all trying to make things, some sort of art. It doesn't matter what it is because even if you're a musician, being a musician doesn't mean you just play guitar. It means you also need to know how to do social media, which means you need to know how to manipulate pictures.
Yeah.
It's, when it comes down to it, like when we started music, there wasn't any of that. But now, that's part of it.
Yeah.
If you're really going to promote your own band, so there's all this stuff you're doing, and it's hard to not see any of it without that. How did they do that? What did it cost to do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, get over it because that's how it is from here on out, son. Now that you've got that, but isn't it cool to be able to just have your own studio, make
best.
your own, on your own time,
It's crazy because like if you have it might be like midnight, but like I have an idea, and you can just go right downstairs.
For sure.
And actually do that idea, and don't forget it because I'll remember it in the morning, and you never remember.
And
then
it's like 2 in the morning, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah.
But it takes over, man. That urge to just do music.
For sure.
Or if you wake up and jot down a few notes the next day, you're like, tuna light.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've done that a lot. Yeah.
I can't
What
even.
did you say?
What was I thinking?
I can't even read my handwriting when I'm trying, so I can't only imagine it.
There's a lot of teardrops on it.
Yeah,
Evil woman, walk away.
Yeah, lipstick and everything. Yeah.
I must have been scorned.
Pigpen just mentioned that, bands have more to do these days than just make music. They got to promote themselves through social media. And we got this little website we like to help bands out with called cottonmouth.org. And thanks to Halpin Music Company and Mr. Matt Van Boris, we're able to announce every week where people are playing. So that allows bands to go, hey, man, check out that venue. I've never heard of that venue. Let's go check it out. And next thing you know, they're playing that venue. We got places for bands to get their music played. Every time we find out where somebody's getting their music played, we post a link right there on cottonmouth.org. So it's a great place if you're in a band and want to start, gigging and doing that type of stuff. And so right now I'm going to mention some stuff that's going around this weekend. And Trinity's Way is open mic. is at Mavis on Friday night from 6 to 9. And, man, Pigpen, I can't believe that Trinity Riverfest is just around the corner, May 16th.
Yeah.
And that's why when you said Datura, I'm like, obviously.
Next week. Next week.
So, yeah, and they got something special new planned. Right?
Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
I don't know.
The after hours at Milton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to go late.
We'll dig into that. We'll dig into that more next week. What else is going on? We got Mila and Aaron Joe at Morrison's on Friday from 6 to 10. We got Anthony Nanny, 1:30, and BC Homegrown at Fast Eddie's. On Friday night, Soulshine Groove out the BFW, 7 to 11. Roommate at Baker's and Hale from 7 to 11. Naked Soul at Locke's Brick House from 7 to 10. We got the Outlaw Opry at the Grafton Pub from 7 to 11. Gusto at the Third Shoot in Grafton at 7 o'clock. And Salmon Creek doing Wigglers from 7 to 11. And Holiday Shores in Edwardsville, we got the Silver Creek Bluegrass Band at Backstage. That's the old Wigglers at the lake at Holiday Shores. We got the X-Bombers, 8 to 11. I guess they're not in Iran. Anyways, Sam's Last Chance Saloon. That's the old Corner Tavern in Edwardsville. Billy the Kid. That's a tribute act, Pigpen. What is good?
It's going to be some Billy Joel.
You got it, man. You are so smart. It's like you just read it off the list or something. That's at the Wild E. Brutopia, across the parking lot, 9 o'clock at Backstage. We got Schaefer and Sims around the corner at Big Daddy's from 6 to 9, the Robert Perry Band. They're doing a show at the Stagger Inn from 5 to 8. Sugar Sweet at the 1818 Chop House from 6 to 9. And Flipside at the Moose in Edwardsville. Oh, it's all happening in Edwardsville. You guys said you were from Collinsville area, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance to play that new stage down there?
Old Herald?
It used to be Old Herald. I guess it's still Old Herald.
Press House.
Press House, right.
Yeah, we played.
We played now
5
a few
or
times.
6
Blue
times,
Marlins
yeah.
played there.
Pretty cool little.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a nice stage.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. Have you seen the new stage they're building in Maryville?
No.
Yeah,
Tell
so
us
like
about it.
in the they have the firemen's picnic every year. It's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
thing. They have like a permanent stage they're building now in Maryville. So if you drive by, you can see it. Like it's about halfway made now, but it looks pretty much the same, kind of the same, I guess, as Press House now. But I'm super excited for that.
Right across from Grumpy Bob's.
Close.
Close.
Yeah, it's about a
Grumpy
half
Bob's a
mile
great place,
down.
though.
That's a great place.
Go to Grumpy Bob's all the time.
I think it's right across from kind of
Diagonal from
Bobby's.
there. Yeah,
Bobby's
there's
ice
two
cream.
Fireman's like park.
Yeah,
Big open.
I just wanted to bring up Grumpy Bob's.
Oh yeah, it's a good place. Do you go there often?
I am Grumpy Bob.
You're the one, the original Grumpy Bob.
How about the cabin at Judy Creek and Glen Carbon? You played there. You had double wide duos there Friday.
We've not played there.
No, I've seen shows there.
Yes.
I've been there.
Okay. And then there's the Tipsy Turtle in Glen Carbon.
Yeah, that's new.
Oh, I've not.
Is
yeah,
that, I didn't know it was Glen
It's
Clark.
like
I thought it was
across the street
Maryville.
from my house. Yeah, I've never actually been there though.
I know Scott Marlin's played there though.
See, to me, Glen Carbon, Maryville, Edwardsville, I don't know which.
It's all
it's
kind
all
of merges
one-
together.
kind of
Yeah.
one giant thing,
Yeah.
right? But anyway, it's the Tipsy Turtle and Glen Carbon. I got the magician, John Johnson. And he's going to play with the musician, Sherry Duncan, 7 to 10, Friday night.
Is that like a performative arts? There is he doing
magic?
magic?
He's
Wow.
doing magic,
Now you
close up
see me, now you
magic.
don't. Type thing?
What is he, about 6'8", Pigpen? This guy's got the hands like
What?
giant,
Oh, yeah.
Banana
giant
hands.
paws. He can hide a whole deck of cards in his hands. And so, yeah.
With his basketball win? Now you
He did my head like a basketball and just picked me up one time and just held me there. I was trying to hit him swinging in the air.
He's laughing.
Yeah, no, he's known him for a long time. Good musician, good dude, and a good bud tender too. So
Right.
that sounds
for
fun.
sure.
Yeah.
We got Dave Mendoza at Tegan's in Granite City, 8:30. And let's see what else. Gateway Fest. The Prelude with DK Star God, Visionary, For Yena. I can't do these rappers, man. I can never figure it. Tobias, yeah.
bias.
Biggs, Kinsey 4, 42R 4Y4. I might
Four
not-
tray four.
4 Tray 4?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it's getting tough. Anyways,
You're doing great.
they're doing the Pops in Sajay, which I like to mention the Pop shows because that's a place where you can see multiple groups at one time. And original music, which is always cool.
On a good stage with a good PA.
Oh, great
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Iconic stage.
We were talking about Collinsville. How about Fairmont Park? Played there?
No, we haven't. We were going to play a house show there one time, but we weren't able to make it.
Oh,
if you
no,
remember that,
no. He's talking about Fairmont Racetrack, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about Fairmont City.
With the
Fairmont
Voorhis.
Yeah.
No, we've not.
Okay.
But we have gambled there before.
Okay.
I haven't been there since they reopened, though. Since it's been Horseshoe now. Is that what it's called?
Well, I got Fairmont Park, but there's a bar called Long Shots where everybody's playing inside Fairmont
yeah.
Park, I guess.
Interesting. Okay.
The Fellas going to be down there Friday night.
Horse hooky on Tuesdays. Skip work. Go
And
bet
the
on
press
horses.
house.
That's right.
I grew up in Council and never been to a horse race ever.
They're fun. I've been to
Never.
2.
I've always wanted to go too.
Let's go.
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
We're going. See you guys later.
Yeah.
I saw Bob Dylan play at a horse track where we were betting on horses, and all of a sudden Bob Dylan did a show in the middle of it, and then there were some more horse races after that.
Really?
Yeah.
There or somewhere
no,
else?
that was at up at the state park.
Oh, okay.
DuQuoin.
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah. Good show. Not
Adam
really.
Geisen at Adam Geisen at the Press House in Collinsville, and this guy named Scott Marlin's playing in Highland Friday night.
Who's that?
Old time pub.
Very cool.
Yeah. Wesley Barnes, that's not you.
That's not me. Close.
He's playing at Wine for the Wind. And on a Friday night, the band Feel is at Creed's Summer of '99 and Beyond Cruise in Miami. Big Ben.
Those guys are always
So that
on
takes
the
us
move.
that takes us into Saturday. Before we get into that, though, I want to mention again that we are talking to a band that Pigpen gave me the wrong name for.
a rather bright light,
That's right.
in parentheses, not Datura.
Not Datura.
That'll be our next album name. Is not Datura.
We got to meet Datura.
I know who is Datura.
Yeah, I need to look him up. I'm going to talk to him.
And then after parentheses, but also Blue Marlin. Right?
Yeah. Blue Marlin, D's Notes.
We got
Fleetwood
Wesley, the drummer, and Mason, the guitar player, vocalist, and you guys are wanting to talk about April 24th at Fubar with Nothing People and Freefield.
Yeah.
And haven't been to the new Fubar
I'm
yet.
not, but I mean, the old Fubar was like a high school haven for me. I saw so many bands back in
Right.
the day, and it was a shame they closed. But then they opened up, I guess, Red Flag was also in the same ownership and everything. But Fubar was like the place. So I'm super excited to go to the new one, see it, and everything else.
It's kind of an honor to play on the stage, man.
It is.
We've not played it. We've played Red Flag twice.
We played Fubar in our old band, I think.
What?
The old Fubar.
No, we played. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, we did. I
We played
guess.
Firebird was also one, and we played
yeah?
Fubar. Yeah.
Wait, we played Fubar with.
We played Fubar with I think
Devin?
Morning. Yeah, with Devin. And Mild Martian.
Devin
Okay.
Allman? Wow.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
there.
He's a good guy. We had a lot. You know, we've known him for a long time.
You know Devin Allman?
Yeah.
No one.
Sweet.
Can't argue with Gene Simmons.
But yeah, we're gonna have Freefield. We're gonna have a rather bright light. We're gonna have Nothing People, and we're gonna have a party.
Nice.
It's gonna be a good time.
Nice. Now,
Yeah.
is this a ticketed event? Do you got to get tickets for this
I
one?
think you can get tickets, but always go at the door.
Okay.
It's a last minute thing. Just show up. You'll be all right. We'll get you in there.
Yeah.
Do they have chairs at Fubar? That's what I'm wondering because Red Flag
You're not
does
going to need
not.
a chair.
The last time I was
You're
at
not
Red
gonna need a
Flag,
chair.
there's like one chair in the whole place.
I'm not. We have to fight over the chair.
They were, there was one chair, and they were using it on stage as an amp stand. So
Yeah.
It makes you pay extra for the VIP. I think they have chairs there.
Speaking of
Instead of a rope around the one chair in the back.
speaking of chair, though, Mason will be sitting in a chair
Nice.
at the show on Friday because he.
It is. It's my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I am someone who loves to jump. If you go on YouTube and search us, you will find our show from the Road to Point Fest Pop Show, and I don't stay in one place for more than like 5 seconds. And that was the first show I actually got one of the Shure wireless battery packs for my guitar, so I'm like spinning in circles. Like I was having a
Time
great
is
time,
life.
right?
Yeah.
But I tore a tendon in my ankle.
Oh, my.
And so I'm able to walk, but I can't. 45 minutes of jumping, like I can't do that. So I think I'm gonna have to sit, but I think I'm gonna absolutely rock out. And I think we're on the market for
yeah,
a
yes.
used toilet that I will probably use
kinda
as a
cool.
chair for the show.
It's
I think
a throne.
that would make it fun.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
I'm a huge fan of toilets.
So if
yeah.
you want to, they're great, right? If you want to come and
I'm
watch,
anti-toilet.
if you want to come and watch me sit on a toilet for 45 minutes, please come out next Friday.
We'll sign the toilet, give it out, auction it off. or
We might
something.
auction it for charity. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
See,
anybody.
here we go, and we can bring this full circle back to Laurel Canyon. I got a poster with Zappa sitting on the toilet that says Zappa Crappa.
My second album has a toilet on it.
Does
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Yeah.
Pot pour or going to pot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Going to pot. It has a globe sitting
Burning.
in the toilet with it on fire.
So we're gonna
Is
have.
that an actual picture you took? Like you lit a
yeah,
globe
yeah,
on
yeah.
fire? That's
Back
really
in-
cool.
We did. We went
But
out
back then
to
we
a
had to
cemetery.
make our actual art for our album covers. There was no Photoshop,
Yeah.
no
We-
computers.
We went out into a cemetery. We found an old, dilapidated, like no one's been there in a long time cemetery,
Yeah.
just north of Medora. And we did that shot in the middle of the cemetery. So in the background of the toilet and the globe on fire is a cemetery.
That is amazing.
I was hoping you were gonna say we were in a cemetery and I found a toilet.
That's right.
And I was like, oh man,
And then we found a globe, and we're like, "What if we lit them on fire?"
might as well blow them up.
We found a toilet they hadn't buried yet. They were getting ready to. There was a hole there.
So I always wondered though since then because like the title of the album was Going to Pot, and that's kind of what happened to the band.
Yep, they all got on the pot.
Well, Cottonmouth Going to Pot, we kind of fell apart after that album and then got back together eventually with a new lineup. But
Well,
yeah, I always wonder, like, when I hear bands that have similar titles, I'm like, I wonder if they're manifesting things like we did, So just
When you guys gonna get back together?
who knows?
Who knows? Okay. We'll open for you.
Okay.
We'll have us and Blue
awesome.
Marlin and everything else.
The biggest issue with my band is that we live 2 hours apart from the rest of the band. So it's like an 8-hour day to have practice.
Hey, I was living in Florida at one point, and we were sending each other. We were no idea while I lived, and
We were, yeah, we did actually.
yeah,
We wrote
so
a couple songs that
it can
way.
happen. It's not ideal.
It can. But unfortunately for us, we play really hard songs.
Yeah, I get it.
So we need to practice like
shredding.
2 to
Yeah.
3 times a week just to get them
Yeah.
up to speed.
What's your favorite song that you play?
Oh, our songs, obviously.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
It's you put your heart and soul in that stuff. So, but yeah, we did the cover thing too after we did originals. But I like what you guys are doing here. You got a new release out, and you're planning more.
Yeah, we're playing.
Oh yeah.
We this has been since we've been recording our own music, and it's very self-indulgent, and that's actually kind of dangerous that we now have our recording stuff because our songs, and it's also I think us having with my dad growing up, and he's been also influenced by so many different things. Like it starts to pop out and but all over the place. So like No Idea is a song that begins with like a really hard breakdown. It goes into like a nice upbeat ska with like some synthesizer over it. And then it breaks down into just like a bass, almost like it reminds me of Innocent Man, but like more of a punk version of Innocent Man by Billy Joel, right? And then it goes into a very punk-driven rock chorus with some lead guitar harmonies, a nice poppy chorus, and then a very Incubus-like bridge, which is then followed by a complete breakdown of all the music. And my brother Carter plays like a 40-minute piano, like classical jazzy kind of solo. And we bring it back at the end with some really big hits and like do a chorus really big.
Try to do a little bit of everything.
It's music for people with ADHD, I think, is what it feels like.
It's true. Yeah.
that's a great name for an album.
But so it's dangerous having our own stuff because we can do whatever we want, and that's beautiful too. But yeah, so that's we have 2 more songs. Psychonauts is going to be one that comes out. That's going to be I think way more palatable to most people.
Yeah. You could hear it on the radio probably.
Yeah, it's more of like it's more one that would definitely you could hear it there, and then we're going to follow up with another one after
There's
that.
one problem with what you just said. You have to bring it to the radio station
That's true.
and give it to the guy, and he'll play it on the radio.
Yeah.
We play them all the time. I don't know where you guys' releases. What's up?
Oh yeah, you do that?
We would have. You didn't bring it.
I didn't. I don't think I've.
And
How many CDs?
A lot of times, I just find a way to download them.
Yeah, I could do an
I would have
airdrop it to you.
downloaded the wrong band tonight.
So, with that said, we're going to play some Datura.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's fine as long as you play us when they're on. How's that? That'd be a good swap. Yeah.
That would be great. That would be great.
Well, we'll come on again. I love you guys. Are fun to talk
it's
to.
awesome.
So happy to come back.
Well, see, and that is so different than most guests.
That's what I'm saying.
Most
Just
guests,
happened.
there's like paperwork filed. I can't come within 100 yards of them. But I've tried to keep my hands above the counter, but we've got 10 minutes left. Now that I know you're into it, look out.
Yeah, we like to thank once again Halpin Music Company and Mr. Matt Van Voorhis of Macias Insurance. And guess what? It's happening Saturday, Pigpen. Here's something a little different.
All right.
The Diodario, that's strings, right, for a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Playback string recycling, restring, restoring event.
Can you say
Wow,
that
that's
three
a
more
lot of
times?
words.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at the Alton Music Exchange.
Say that again.
You know what? I think they're recycling strings or something.
All right.
And they're teaching how to string a guitar or, advanced things to,
Man, I didn't know you could recycle
Jared
strings. I
knows
just
what
use them like clean
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Grout.
pipe. My grout, yeah. Thank you. That's what I meant.
Well, we got to check it out at Alton Music Exchange. Find out what they're talking about, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah, all right.
I know what restring is. That makes sense. Restoring. Can you,
okay.
brighten them up again?
Restring, restore.
That would save some serious cash.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Right? Because, you put new strings on your guitar. It's like 2 days later, you're like, I wish I could put new strings on my guitar.
Exactly.
Some people do.
Man,
So, anyways, I found that pretty interesting.
Yeah. Is there something magic we can wipe on them and it brings them? That would be
I think
awesome.
you
We
dip
gotta
them in like hydrochloric acid.
Possibly.
That's a very Jeffrey Dahmer thing to say right there.
He knows his way around.
I've got a big barrel in my
hydrochloric
garage.
Me and you can talk more later after the show. If you want to come hang out a little bit.
So, yeah, it sounds like an interesting thing Jared's doing down there at the Alton Music Exchange, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. So,
Interesting.
Yeah. Also on Saturday here in Alton, Michael Marino, 7 to 10 at Cat Daddy's in Alton. Cole Tarrant, 7 to 10 at Bossa Nova in Alton. I'm hearing tons of great stuff about Cole Tarrant, Big Ben. Double Wide, 1:30, and Shotgun Creek, 7 to 11 at Fast Eddie's. And check this out. It's Record Store Day.
Yeah.
That's right. And we got our own little record store called Riverbend Records, thanks to Mr. Billy Hurst. It's in Godfrey, but it seems like it's Alton.
Yeah, it's right there on that border.
Right there next to your favorite place to get biscuits and gravy, Pigpen.
Oh, I do like some biscuits and gravy.
The one and only
Mr.
left
Donuts.
in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like me there anymore because I'm there at 4 a.m. banging on the door. When you open up. I want my biscuits.
Well, we got Joshua Grassley and Friends, 12:45, and then the
Nice.
American Jackals and Leach also
that.
playing at Riverbend Records in Godfrey on Saturday for Record Store Day. And you know what that means, Big Pen? New releases, boxes and boxes of new vinyl pouring onto the floors of Riverbend Records.
And there's already a ton of vinyl on that floor. So if you haven't been out to check it out,
For sure.
it is
And
time.
they'll work with local bands on
Yes.
consignment. So
Yeah.
another place on the list at cottonmouth.org. We got Tanglefoot 7 to 11 at Bakers and Hale. We got Behavior Intervention 9 o'clock at Doc Holiday's in Cottage Hills. Back up and going at it. Borderline going to do the VFW in Wood River at 7 o'clock. We got Rock Mafia at the Pump House 8 o'clock in Wood River. We got Catfish Willie because the loading dock is firing things back up in Grafton. That means it's getting warm, Pigpen. 1-4 for Catfish Willie at the loading dock. Synergy 3 to 7 at Grafton Winery. We got karaoke at the third shoot, and we brought this up last time Datura was on, the Pugin Experience. I listened to the video today for no reason. Anyways,
For no reason.
Great review.
7 to 10. No, I don't know what Pugin Experience is, but that's why you go to Bloody Bucket, 7 to 10, right?
All right.
Decades Apart, 1:30. Tracy Inman Band, 7 o'clock at the Grafton Pub, and then Scruffy Looking Nerf Herder, 7 o'clock out at the backstage at the lake in Holiday Shores. So, and there's so much more, Pigman. We can
Pages.
go on and
Three
on and on.
three more pages
Look,
I have.
Hookie's playing at Deutsch. Yeah.
Oogie Monster.
We got the Songwriters Night at the Stagger Inn,
Nice.
so that'll be fun. Funky Butt Brass Band, the Wild E Theater. What else is on here? Carrie Lee at the
Funky
Cabin
Butt,
at Judy
nice.
Creek, Lanny and Julie, and Maryville at Lyle's Tavern. You guys frequent Lyle's Tavern.
After we play the Maryville Picnic, we do.
Yeah.
Actually, I know people who live above Lyle's.
And we know Lanny and Julie really well, too.
Yeah.
Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of your favorite band with Lanny and Julie and Scott Marlin in it?
Oh, I know it.
Oh,
Meatwood Flash.
That's right.
Yeah. Dude.
That's a
Iconic.
good one. I love that one.
How about Conquest getting together for a show with the Rat Rods at the Mill in Grant City?
Those guys go back.
They do.
man.
They go way back. And several
car
releases
seats.
from them. They've toured the country. We had them on.
Yeah.
About time to have them back, I guess. It's been a while, huh?
Right on. Yeah.
How about dinner and comedy? That's what's happening at the Press House in Old Herald with Gary Reinhardt, Nicholas Savar, and Wayne Wiskow. Right. And at the Miners Theater, WSIE Jazz Show. You ever play the Miners Theater
We have, yeah.
with Blue Marlin?
Yeah.
We play an annual KC Classic.
That's right.
We play the deep
Yeah.
cuts. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew that.
D-cups only. at the
Deep
Miners.
cuts you learned like 2 nights before.
No, we that one's
yeah.
very special to our hearts.
That one
we
is-
practice big time for that one.
yeah.
And you
It's the
can't
biggest show of the year.
you can't learn those KC classics
No.
in 2 days. That
You
takes
can't
a
even
couple
find them on
months.
streaming sometimes. You gotta like,
You got
you
to
can only have a CD.
You have to own that.
Yeah, seriously.
What's the song? What's our favorite song from the last
Visions
one?
of You by
Bandit.
Bandit, yeah.
Yeah, Visions of You by Bandit.
Wow.
Love that.
That's a deep
song.
one.
And you can't find it anymore.
Great
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, babe. And I can't top that.
Yeah.
Bandit?
That's
When's the
deep.
last time you
That's
listened
deep
to
right
Bandit?
there.
Right after I listened to Bandit, I listened to Lucifer's Friend. I mean, it was just a weird night. Anyhow.
Wow. That's,
What do you got, Pigpen? I mean, you're kind of quiet tonight.
I have
It's
a
freaking
question
me
for
out,
you guys.
man.
Yeah.
How do you guys get all the list? I mean, are you just going through every single venue and then just find
That
them?
guy
Or?
right there does.
So here's what happens. It's been going on for 10 years.
Yeah.
And really, I credit Lanny and Julie as
Okay. Yeah.
someone right off the bat that I found that were really good at promoting themselves.
Right.
I knew where they were playing every weekend, and so I started building this list, and I would just keep the club. So all it is links at cottonmouth.org. So you play Cabin at Judy Creek. Once you play there, I move it to 2 weeks from then. They don't list their band yet, but I leave it blank. So I've got a lot of blanks on there. It just says Cabin at Judy Creek, and then each week I just go click the links and
Okay.
update it constantly.
Right.
I usually work on it about 5 days a week. Anytime I accidentally pop onto Facebook and I find something, I immediately put it on there.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
And so this list has been compiled over time. And so there's the answer to your question. The list used to be like a 2-minute music thing.
Oh,
that
yeah, we used to go through it. It'd be a page or two back. But here's the thing: there's lots of people that make these type of lists because whenever I do my show on 94.3, a lot of times I would go through in the early days and look for where bands are playing. This is the most comprehensive because it's not like on Facebook. If you don't log on at the right time, you don't see.
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah.
don't post stuff till the last minute. As soon as you log on to cottonmouth.org, the first thing that comes up is pretty much what's playing today.
Yeah.
And then that disappears tomorrow, and then and you can just sit and scroll down.
Okay.
To see what's happening. But so anytime me and my wife are going to go out, we like to see music. If we're going to go out to dinner, first thing she says is, "Who's got music tonight?" Oh, that's real easy. I pull up cottonmouth.org, and it's right there going, "Oh, well, someone's playing George's, somebody's playing at Prairie,
Yeah.
And
So if you're in Grafton at one place and you're wondering what's going on down the street, you pull it up.
right
find
up.
it.
There you go.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean, on behalf of all the musicians, thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
appreciate
so incredible and supportive. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you're ex-musicians, you kind of remember stuff that was really hard to do on top of everything else you have to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's getting crazier and crazier.
I
as
mean,
it
I don't think you
goes.
find anything like this in some cities. So this is huge.
Well, and that's the other thing. We were inspired by this area. Playing in bands around here, we thought there's no place to play. We used to say it all the time. There's no place to play. We can't get a gig.
But there
Then we started looking at it from the outside in, right? As we're not Lanny and Julie. We can't play that bar, but Lanny and Julie played all these bars, and then all these other bands I found from following Lanny and Julie, and then I started finding these other bars that they were playing, and pretty soon the list turns into this.
Yeah.
The original idea being from Granite to Grafton, which is what we called the Riverbend. But, once we have you guys on, if you're playing in St. Louis somewhere, and we find the link because, that's part of the social media gig, right? The more you hit like, the more you hit block. That's a good one, too. Right? Your feed actually turns into nothing but what you like.
Right.
You just got to spend the time turning that feed into what you like. So, something pops up you don't like, you block that. Stuff that pops up you do like, hit that like button, and you'll see more of that stuff.
Yeah.
And so I see more and more of these bands, and my feed is, people complain about Facebook, but I enjoy it. I get on there and be like, wow, look at where all these bands are playing. I never heard the Tipsy Turtle. What's that?
Right.
Now I know what the Tipsy Turtle is.
Right.
If you use it right, it's a tool. Right?
Yeah,
Like it
exactly.
can be very powerful. But
For some reason, I just have lonely housewives.
I was gonna say,
all
what's yours
day
about?
long.
What do you like, Big Ben?
Well, I'm into all kinds of stuff. Man.
He's taught me some words I didn't know were on there.
So hey guys, seriously though, thanks for coming in. Thanks for
absolutely.
getting a hold of us, man.
No, thank you, yeah.
This is how we find new people, and as you know, when you've got a producer or someone playing that I'm going to get the guest slot as lazy as me, not a lot happens. He's like, who's the guest? I don't know. Datura, let's just say that. No, not Datura. No. And seriously, thanks for coming in, man. Best of luck to you with not only a rather bright light,
There you go.
you got
but
it.
also with the Blue Marlin.
That's right. Thank you.
So yeah, always fun to meet new people, and looking forward to checking out some of this music that you guys have recorded. Once again, where can we find it? Just all of the Spotify,
Everything you can
Apple,
imagine. Yeah, it's
anything
everywhere.
you can imagine.
Spotify, Apple, some Russian websites.
Excellent.
YouTube, all of them.
Excellent. Barnyard, no. Okay. So, and they can find you at A Rather Bright Light on Facebook.
Yep, you got
Facebook,
me-
Instagram.
and Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, and you can email Arbel, ARBL, band, BAND, at gmail.com. You can reach us there too. Yeah.
All right. We got a YouTube.
We do at
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
Bright Light. Yeah.
All right.
There you go, man.
How about Blue Marlin? They got a YouTube.
Ooh,
They have videos, but
very old videos. We've not
yeah.
touched any. We've not touched any of that in a long time.
Okay.
we have footage, but no one.
We will have. Yeah, we have footage from the KC shows that we'll be putting out. We should put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vintage.
Sometime.
Oh, vintage.
course
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Yeah. All natural.
Yeah.
Playing
Analog.
the deep cuts. I mean, that was amazing when you said that.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for having us
Yeah,
on.
this
This
is
is
awesome.
really fun.
All right, we've been talking to Mason and Weston from A Rather Bright Light, and also from Blue Marlin.
April 24th at Fubar with Nothing People, and Freefield is where you can check out A Rather Bright Light and their new release, as we mentioned. Just get on your Facebook machine and type in A Rather Bright Light, or your Instagram, right?
Yep.
Instagram.
And you should be able to find it.
Yeah, No Idea is the new
No
song.
idea. And we like to post some fun things on Instagram. We're getting better at it. We're learning.
Yeah.
And we'll put some fun stuff out there.
There's a lot to learn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And, you
All
get
right.
saturated if you don't learn it. So,
Yep.
Thanks again, guys, for coming down. Big thanks to our sponsors once again, Halpin Music Company, and of course, the sexy Matt Van Voorhis from Macias Insurance. Thanks to all of you for listening, and everybody remember, it is going to be beautiful. At least I'm saying that, even if it is raining. It's going to be nice this week, and everybody get out and support local music and art.